Do you know what happens when you have an increase of benzene in your system from breathing in toxic fumes? Did you know that your neutrophils, I've been reading about this for a while, about your white counts and stuff. Your neutrophils low, and your lymphocytes, they raise up higher. I was raving about cacao for a reason. Dark chocolate and all that stuff. I was raving about it for a reason. Do you know? And now it gives me a reason. This always gives me a reason. Do you know why it is? You know how many families? Well, let's scratch that, families, because it's not even families, it's organizations. Do you know how many organizations help with this? And a lot of it was out of fear, a lot of it was out of hate. Fear and hate. Lack of faith. Most of them were supposed to be, oh, I guess we could do it the cheaper way. Most of it was from lack of faith in God, or hate or envy. Did you know that? Did you know? I didn't know either, but I was questioning it because it has the same names, benzo, benzene. Did you know that they have the same chemical makeup? Something said to wait and find out about it. Not just yet. But with the chains of events that happened, everything happened the way it did for a reason. You know, being in these shelters, how disgusting and nasty they are. I went and I asked for a drug screening. I mean, not a drug screening, a bloodborne pathogen screening at the ER yesterday. Because my chef, he had made a valuable statement about in Maryland how all these people were infected by them having someone in the kitchen that was infected. When he said that, that made a valuable point. So I said, let me go and get checked, because I'm thinking back at like all these people with careless lives, and you know, they're out getting high on the streets and stuff. These people got jobs. These people have jobs in these food industries. Panera Bread, Popeyes, all these different places. They all over the place working. So I'm like, yo, I said, that's why I don't be eating from other people like that. I'm a very picky eater. And if I do, it's because I ain't got no other choice but to do it. I just started realizing how easy it is, especially looking in the showers and stuff like that, the mold and stuff in the showers. And I'm a bleach person. We were told we're not allowed to use bleach at this time. So I know what this time means because of all the things that I've been going through. So it makes perfect sense why I would keep getting encounters with people with so-called COVID or illnesses, or being shelters filled with people with HIV and hepatitis, all those, you know, blood-borne diseases. And I always had a problem being in there, and that's why I rather had slept on a bench instead and washed up in the public bathrooms where I can control my environment, you know, for the most part, besides them, you know, parking the buses and revving them up in front of me, idling them in front of me, and buses and trucks. And do you know how many organizations help do that? Knowingly, most of them willingly did it. Not all of them, but most of them were willingly did it. And enjoyed it, laughed and everything. And then, do you know what all those benzenes, high content of benzenes would cause? It would cause mental fogs and mental clouding, leukemia. I already knew all this stuff. I was already doing research on this stuff. But I play dumb and I keep going, and that's the reason why I eat chocolate a lot. Cacao powder is one of, and coconut milk, and aloe, coconut water, aloe juice, those kind of things, and sweet potatoes. Those are really good things that help get those things out of your system. If I didn't do that, I would have been dead. But besides that, I don't even think it had to do anything about the food that I eat. I think it more had to do with my spiritual protection, because some unexplainable things been happening, but it's well explained to me because, like I said at the beginning of my journey, my videos, my presentations that I had put on there, you know, when I go into culinary arts, I should be, when I'm doing something that I love and have a passion for, I shouldn't be walking out there with high blood pressure and things like that, right?
We have a vendor today.
You know, so it's just those kind of small things that, you know. I wonder how many people, I wonder what the rise for leukemia is in Pennsylvania and in the surrounding region because of everything that's been going on, because I already seen people with osteoporosis and things like that, which will cause impairment and also an increase of Parkinson's. I wonder what the rates are for that too. It's going on down here in Raleigh too, so I wonder what the increase in rates are for that too. None of these idiots realized what they were doing to other people, because benzene, it quickly leaves the area and it travels and spreads. So the evidence will be everywhere. Just a little food for thought. That whole switching the bus schedule so that I'm standing down at the bus longer, you know, the whole thing of not being able to scan in so that I'm tracked and everything. But little do they know I'm already being tracked regardless. Because that's how God works. God will put people in your life to protect you.